What's up, YouTube? E-Rod212 here with another video. So this past weekend, took a road trip, went to Megacon. Wait till you see the books I picked up there. Alright, so this is going to be part one, because the haul is that big. But took a flight out to Florida, went to Megacon for 3 days, met up with a whole bunch of people from the comic book community. Big shout out to everybody stopped by, said hello. It was great meeting people for the first time, just conversating and experiencing a con I had never been to before. The Megacon is legit. I usually go to C2E2, but this year they were conflicting. Decided go to the warm weather, enjoy that, and have some fun. And I'm very happy that I did. There were some things at Megacon that I didn't see at other cons that I really enjoyed. But you know what? Before I show you that, my books, let me show you the show floor so you can see the type of books that were being sold at Megacon. Alright, so it's an impressive show floor. On par kind of with C2E2 in New York City. I heard Megacon's guest list this year, which was spectacular. Blew C2E2's out the water. You know, Hayden Christensen was there, Rosario Dawson. On top of all the great comic artists, Ida Rice and all of those guys. The Kubert brothers were there. They were just really... Gist was there. Guys were doing commissions. As a matter of fact, let me show you mine. A friend of mine had Gorkmere at his booth, and I got this venomized Wolverine done. If you haven't seen him, go check out his website on IG. This is just insane. It is gorgeous. So that was a piece that I picked up. But yeah, the vendors were really good. And there was some really sick variants. So today I'm going to just show you the variants that I picked up. But part two this week, you will see all of the other books that I picked up. Because that's like, this is the stack of just variants I picked up. And then just to show you guys, let me put this to the side. This is a stack of regular books I picked up. So yeah, there was some shopping done at Megacon for sure. But first book I picked up Amazing Spider-Man number 17. Gorgeous Gabriel Del Otto variant. This is a sick cover. This was at Spectral Comics. And these were limited to 500 for this version. It's really nice. So I picked up 2 copies of that. Stopped over at the Comic Mint, and they had a nice foil Flash 123. limited to 1,000 copies. So I had to pick that up. That's that iconic. And, you know, they did the detective and the action. So they did the Flash now. My man Davis Ryder and Epic Nation was set up with, was it Unknown Comics, I believe it was? And they had a booth there and got this gorgeous Ariel Diaz Hallows Eve #1. This is the Virgin, limited to 1,000 copies. I just loved it. John Jang did this cover right here. This is sick. And there was if you bought all of their variants for the show, there was a special one. I just didn't need all of those variants. It weren't for me. But this one just called. John Jang was there signing and doing remarks at the show. But he literally crushed it on this book. Really, really nice. What I did like about this show was that on certain days, certain places were doing drops. So they were announced, they wouldn't announce a variant and they would only show it that day at the show. You know, so let's say the book was dropping on Saturday. It would be a late night Friday notification or something. And then Saturday would be the first time that that book dropped. And I'm using Saturday as an example because on Saturday, a big foil dropped. So Trinity Comics dropped, they've been dropping foils, the Mexican foils, for a bit now. They're limited to 1,000 copies, but coming from Mexico, shipping and everything, sometimes these things are dinged up. But they did drop a Secret Wars #8, and this book in foil looks insane right there. So this is a copy for my man Streetside Anthony. I know he collects all of these foils, so I picked it up, and I was able to get a couple more copies of the foil. This was my hoard book of the show. I should have probably picked up more, but I just didn't want to put that much into it. I showed you the Virgin, but now I'll show you the exclusive right there for the Ariel Diaz exclusive. This is the trade dress, so it's pretty nice. Amazing Spider-Man #19. This is the Ivan Tao. This was not a con exclusive, but this is limited to 800. It is that black negative space, but this was the con exclusive. There were 1,000 copies of this, and this is that negative space Ivan Tao Black Hat. This is just beautiful. I gotta show you guys this. It is just a beautiful, beautiful copy. I picked up 2 of those. I picked up the Adventures of Superman John Kent #1. This is the red foil. I believe this was limited to 1,000. These sold out, and they blew up on the market. Really, really nice. I picked up 2 copies. I actually picked up 3, but I picked the set up for a friend of mine. So really, really nice. And then the Superman 75 in blue. Picked that up too. That's nice. Another Davis Ryder exclusive there with Epic Nation was Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones. Again, another Ariel Diaz one. So this is the trade dress on that. She kills it, man. When she hits it right, she crushes it. Really, really good. Trinity Comics I spoke of before, and they had a con exclusive for the Mandalorian issue #8 by E.M. Gist. It's that black variant. Oh man, that thing is fire. Fire. And I love that they use these clear bags, so you really, really get to like enjoy the whole book. You can look the book over, make sure, because you know when you're buying, sometimes you just don't get to see the back of the book and everything else. It's kind of hard to see. This book here right now, I'm going to show you this one. This is a sick foil. This is Action 103. It is gorgeous. It's just a savage book. But Will Jack did this, but if you see the back, then they have like the blown up imposed cover on her. This foil is fantastic. They also had the close-up. I preferred the full body, like, you know, like this. And Eastside Comics had this one. This was a nice foil. I believe this sold out at the con also. And then picked this up from the guys at Spectral Comics. If you haven't stopped by Spectral, go check them out. They're always running great books. And these were Virgin foils by Tyler Kirkham. There were only 250 of these produced. And this is a Street Fighter. Oh, what is it? What issue is this? I don't even know what issue, but this is a Street Fighter issue right there. That foil is, oh, fire. Only 250 copies made. And then this one I had to get. This is like the surveillance camera for X-23. This was a Comic Mint book right there, virgin cover. I love that. You know what? She's pretty cool cover, man. Pretty cool virgin. This one's probably staying in the PC. And then this is all from Comic Mint. They also had the Harley foil right there. I mean, it's amazing how the features on Harley Quinn have changed to represent Margot Robbie. Because that's basically Margot Robbie right there. So now what happens now when Lady Gaga comes out? Do we switch that again? I like the Margot Robbie. I like that. There was another John Jang cover. Actually, this is upside down. Right there. I picked up 2 of these. These were real nice. And then the last one, I was walking by a booth. I actually just happened to see it there. This was Bird City. Bird City had this, and it's limited to 600, and it's done by E.M. Gist also. But this Sins of Sinister virgin variant. This thing is just beautiful. This book also, if you haven't picked it up, has multiple first appearances. So you never know what the spec is going to be like that. But I picked up 1 copy of this because I like this a lot. This is going to stay in the PC. It was just a nice book. So yeah, those were the variants I picked up. Like I said, so wait till you see all the other stuff because it's really good. That video will be dropping this week. Make sure you check it in Tuesday nights on Whatnot, 7 p.m. Myself, Very Gary, The Pressable Defects, and Davis Ryder all on there. There's a link in the description that gets you $10 off your first purchase. Use that to get a book at the show, you know, at one of my streams or any one of our streams, and you know, join the club. Also, in the link will be a link to my, in the description will be a link to my website. So website just dropped. If you have any questions about pressing or cleaning or anything like that, it should be all self-explanatory with examples and everything like that. But I'd love to get some feedback. Let me know what you guys think of the website. We're super happy with the way it came out, but there's always room to tweak and change things. So if you can, check the website out. Let me know what you guys think of it. And until the next video, peace.